Hello, good morning everyone, and today I decided to do a little video about something that happened to me over the weekend. My account, one of my YouTube accounts was hacked, and because I really didn't know what to do, and I found it quite tricky to find where to go to be able to get it back properly. I just thought if I do this, some of you might find it interesting or useful if you are going, or in the future you go through the same. Hopefully not, but just in case, at least you know where to refer to. So just to start with, I do have two YouTube channels. Neither of them is monetized. One of them is all about classic movies. So what I do is upload mostly black and white, but classic movies and TV series that I find on public domain. So it shouldn't be any copyright infringement or anything like that. However, it has happened before that after uploading it, even after a few months, a copyright pops up, and in fact I got 2 strikes on that particular channel, but nothing, they all went and removed the videos and everything, and nothing happened. So the other channel I have is Focus Success, and it's all about how to set up your own business online, how to publish books on or self-publish books on Amazon KDP. I do all sorts of other tutorials and relaxing music, mindfulness videos. So it's pretty innocuous, really. There is no, shouldn't really be any issues. So on Saturday, I received a video, I received an email and a text message saying that one of my YouTube videos had been removed. So the first thing I thought was, oh, one of the movies in the classic movies channel, but it wasn't. It was in my tutorial channel, and Focus Success one. So I found that was very strange, because I haven't done anything to the channel for a few months due to a family bereavement. So I hadn't even been in the country for about 6 weeks. So I checked the email properly, and it's this email that you see here saying that one of my videos had been removed by YouTube because they thought it violates their harmful and dangerous policy. But when I saw the title of the video, that was started to sound really, really odd. That is not the sort of content I use in my channel, and my channel is in English. So I started to look around what I could do. I actually went to my channel to check that that was a real email, that it wasn't a spam or anything like that. So I go here, and at the time, I mean, all this been cleared now, but at the time there was a posting here saying that I had a strike, and what I needed to do was basically just to retrain on what sorts of things I shouldn't post. So I really, honestly, I panicked, because all I wanted to do was to talk to someone. I believe the email said this was just, it wasn't to reply back to this email or anything. So I was very, I was paranoid. I didn't know what to do. And I think I got so stressed out that I actually just, it was even worse. I really didn't know what to do. So I went to Google, and I just wrote something like, my YouTube account has been hacked, and it popped up a few things, and I actually clicked on recover a hacked YouTube channel. Clicking here, it took me to this other page, And through the page, you just basically you just can read it. I actually have to say I didn't read it. I was all I was looking for, it was a link that took me to talk to someone. And right at the bottom there is this let me see, right at the bottom, here we are. Okay, so it says in here, get in touch with the creator support team. So I thought, yes, that is really what I want, because it's not that I had to retrain for anything that I had done. I hadn't done anything. So I was, at this point, I was really certain I had been hacked. Now, the majority of things that I could find were what to do if you lost your account, or if you can't log into your account. And that wasn't my case. I could log into my account. I could upload, I could schedule or post things. So that wasn't the issue. The issue was that a video had been posted by someone else other than me. So as I said, right at the bottom of this page, there was this learn how to get in touch with the creator support team. So I did click in there, and that took me to this page. And again, it says how we can help. And so obviously it was just all sort of points what actually they can help with. And again, I was just focused on trying to get a link that would take me to talk to someone. I wasn't interested on anything that what they could help me with. I just wanted to talk to someone. So finally, this is a very short page, and in here it actually says at the bottom, it says how are you using this, and obviously it was computer for me, it was my laptop, and then how you wanted to contact them, or how I wanted to contact them. So I went to chat. I didn't want email. I just wanted to talk to someone. I didn't care if it was in a telephone call or not. I just wanted to have someone in real life, it just happening at the moment, and answer my specific questions. So I actually went to chat, and it opens up this menu. So there are, as you can see, all it is there are many different languages that you can talk to them in. So I chose English, and in here this was the start of the chat to a certain extent. So I had to put my URL for my channel, and then click on start chat. I am actually not going to do it, because otherwise I will start a chat. But I'm sure you all know how to get your URL for your channel. But just in case, if not, what you do is you go, you log into your channel, and you go to your creator dashboard, and in there you can just there will be a logo on at the top left hand side of your screen with your channel logo, and you click in there, and it will actually just open up. And then sorry, my screen is not showing this, but you just go to the address panel, and all you do is you just get, and it's only the end of the address is, so from what it says channel onwards. So I'll copy here, you're not gonna be able to see that, but I'll copy it, and if I put it in this box, so that is what the address is. I believe at this point you can also put the whole address of your channel anyway, but I believe that's what you need. And in fact, later on I will show it to you, but later on this is the only thing they ask you to write in. Okay, so once you've done your channel ID in this box, you click on the start chat, and then it will effectively just open another window in which someone will say, hello, how I may help you today, and you just have a chat in real time. So What happened then was I explained the situation. She was very sympathetic. She was very good, and basically she sent me a link to a form that I had to fill in to send to them, and then they would check it. And she said they would give me a result one way or another, obviously, at the end of them checking everything up. I did ask, it was Saturday night by this time, so I was quite tired. I wanted to go to bed, so I said to the lady, I said, is it okay if I fill on this form tomorrow, Sunday? And she said, yes, absolutely, no issues at all. It can be filled in anytime. So I left it like that. And the following day, basically all I did is I accessed that that address, or that form, which I sent to myself in the form of a link. So I clicked on this link and it opened up this window, which is report a potential account hijacking to our support team. So this goes straight to Yahoo support team. So all I had to do in this one is they go through a few security issues, obviously details about your channel, and again you have to add your channel ID. And in here is what I said earlier. They in fact, you can, I don't know if you'll be able to read it here, but what they want is just the end, the actual part that identifies your channel. That's all they want. And in fact, you can't put the rest of it, the youtube.com/for, nothing like that. It will only take this form. It asks a few questions when you created a channel, which again, I wasn't sure how to find it, and I managed to find it. And then a series of questions that are obviously personal to your channel. And then where was the other bit? At some point it says what time, when was your channel hacked? And obviously I put the date for the Saturday, because that's when I found out. And in fact, also when I spoke to the lady via messaging, she did say this happened today, Saturday. So it was very recent, and I managed to all do it very, very quickly. And then it asks a few questions in which, such as like, where do you usually access your channel from? So usually I do it from my own laptop. I don't really use my mobile that much unless I'm on holidays. And also, have you signed into your channel from any different devices in the last 6 months? In my case, at this time, yes, I had, because as I said earlier, I had a bereavement with the family and I was away in another country for 6 weeks. So I did have to say yes. And then it asks you, if you say yes, I think it says, I thought it popped out. Anyway, at some point it says where from, where did you also use the form? And all you have to do is your IP address as well, the country you usually signed it from to run the channel from. So that would be England for me. And currently you're in the same location. Did you access or sign from a different location? And I said yes, that's it. And then here is when it says where from. So I specified the location I was at the time for the past 6 weeks, and how I accessed. And I think when I was abroad, I was accessing it more from my mobile. But so anyway, it gives you the chance to add all these things. As I mentioned earlier, tell us about the hijack incident. So when do you think you were hacked? So obviously for me it was the 14th of October. And did you give access or share the password to anybody else? I didn't. I don't use VPNs. And so anyway, so on and so forth. Obviously it would be individual cases. And then it probably say there was one particular question that it says, how did you think you were hacked, or have you clicked on any downloads or any suspicious things? And I said no. And then in here, in this box, share more details about how you may have been gotten hijacked below. So I think I was very honest, and I said I actually don't have a clue how it happened. Obviously, I probably did clicked on something without realizing, or an email, a link, a download. I really honestly didn't know. So I explain all this in this box in here. There is a limit, there is a 1,000-word limit, so I did have to rephrase a few things. But basically what I wanted to let them know in there was, I really didn't know. Obviously I did do something wrong that allowed someone to hijack it, but I didn't know what I had done. The channel is not even monetized, so I don't know why anybody would want to do that, to inflict such a thing on me or on anybody else. I hadn't really been very active on the channel due to this bereavement. So basically, I said, I really, please help me. I really don't know what else to do. So I left it there, and then the next one says, attach screenshots or other files for supplemental information. As you can see here, this is mandatory, and I didn't know what to add, because other than the email and nothing had been, I didn't know basically what to add. So all I did is to take a screenshot of my channel, I think, the dashboard on my channel, and with that's what I attached. And that seemed to do the trick. And then I ticked on the authorized YouTube to basically YouTube support to basically check all the things, and that was it. And then I submitted. And once I submitted, I did get a message. Let me see if I have it open. Right, so okay, so this was the actual email I got, as just to inform me that the channel that I had reported, that my channel had been hijacked, and that I had reported it basically, and it's just an acknowledgement, and then what other steps I could take to secure the channel, which I went through it. I changed the channel password, and I checked a few other things. So that's basically what I did, and that was sent on Sunday the 15th of October at 16:57. I didn't know how long it was going to take. I was still very nervous that I had a strike and that it wasn't my fault. So a few hours later on Sunday, so that was again Sunday the 15th of October at 20:54. So just a few hours later, I got this message saying that we understand you're inquiring about a potential hijacking. Our team has confirmed that you were hijacked. And that was all I needed, just to put a smile on my face and sigh of relief. So basically with this email, they were saying, they just letting me know that everything was fine, that they sorted out, they cleaned up my channel. I've no idea what they had to do, but basically, yeah, so that everything was fine. So I came back to my channel, and basically the strikes were gone. There were no issues. I still actually had the message saying that I should take some training on what not to do. But I just deleted that because obviously I didn't really need to do anything. So there you are. That's what happened to me this weekend. And I went to my content. I didn't find anything else that it was odd. The funny thing is, originally, because it seems like the video was uploaded and posted, and immediately it triggered something on YouTube, and it was immediately pulled out of my channel. So I didn't even have time to, it wasn't in my channel, I didn't have a time to see or anything. So there was nothing, there was no video in my channel, and this is my channel now. It seems quite nice and clean. And that's it really. What I will do is, because it did take me a little searching and a little bit of time to actually find the place that I really wanted to do, to go to sort all this out. I will leave all the links down below in the info section of the video, so that you can just, if hopefully not, but if something like this happens to you, that you can do it pretty quickly. And to know as well that in this case it was fair. It was I was honest, and it wasn't me. So that was it. So if it's not your fault, they should be all right about it. So that's it for today. I think it's been actually longer than I was expecting to be, but I wanted to be quite thorough with this and show you all the things. If you found this useful, please subscribe if you are not subscribed yet, and like it as well, and basically share it to other people that you think might be useful for. So thank you very much for listening, and have a great day. Bye bye.